Capricorn, stop scrolling for a moment because November 30th, 2025 is not a normal day for you. Today, the universe is releasing one of the strongest destiny shifts you've felt all year. And what's coming will change the direction of your life fast. If you've been feeling stuck, drained, unsure, or like something big has been building in the background, you're right. November 30th is the day everything breaks open, and what you're about to experience will be powerful, sudden, and completely life-altering. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal the exact events, the signs, and the hidden energetic forces pushing you into a brand new timeline. Trust me, you do not want to miss a single second of this message, Capricorn. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. Before we dive in, make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, share this video, and drop a comment with your zodiac sign to activate your energy for today's shift. Are you ready, Capricorn? Let's get into the biggest and most powerful events of November 30th, 2025. Starting right now, Section 1. The November 30th, Cosmic Trigger, a reality shift begins. Capricorn, November 30th, 2025, is not just another date on the calendar. It is a cosmic trigger point, a moment when destiny lines intersect, timelines recalibrate, and the energy around your life rises sharply. Even if you haven't noticed it consciously, the universe has been preparing you for this day for months. The quiet tension, the subtle signs, the emotional nudges, the moments of doubt, they were all leading you here. On this day, a powerful, energetic recalibration hits your sign. Imagine a switch you didn't even realize was off, suddenly flipping on. The lights return, the path becomes clear, the direction sharpens. That's the type of transformation you're walking into. Capricorn, you are known for your strength, your discipline, your logic, and your grounded nature. But the energy of November 30th is unlike anything you've experienced recently. This shift doesn't ask for permission. It doesn't wait for the right time. It arrives fast, sudden, electric, and its purpose is to free you from everything that's been delaying your destiny. What makes November 30th so powerful is that it's not a gentle shift, it is a necessary one. This is the point where a truth you've been avoiding becomes unavoidable. A path you've been fearing becomes the only viable direction. A long-standing cycle finally cracks open. An opportunity you once felt unprepared for suddenly becomes aligned. A decision you've postponed demands immediate action. The universe doesn't always whisper. Sometimes it roars, and on November 30th, it roars directly at you. This day brings a mixture of awakening and urgency, a rare, energetic combination that pushes you toward rapid growth. You may feel a sudden surge of clarity, like fog lifting from a landscape you've been trying to navigate in the dark. It can show up through a conversation that hits deeper than expected, a realization that shakes your beliefs, an unexpected message, invitation, or opportunity. A burst of courage you didn't know you had, a situation that forces you to finally choose differently. Nothing happening today is random. This energy is precise, strategic, surgical. Every emotion, every sign, every disruption, every unexpected moment, every internal shift, it's all pointing you toward the version of yourself the universe needs you to become before 2025 ends. Think of November 30th as a cosmic doorway, one that opens only once in this cycle, and when you step through it, you leave behind the heaviness, doubt, stagnation, delay, fear, and silence that tried to hold you back all year long. On the other side of this doorway is a new reality, one where your confidence returns, your intuition becomes sharper, your voice grows stronger, your motivation reignites, your path is clearer than ever, your power rises. And here's the most thrilling part. What's coming on November 30th isn't small. It isn't subtle. It isn't gradual. It is big, loud, fast, direct, and life-changing. By the time you reach the end of this message, you will understand exactly what November 30th is bringing into your life and why claiming this shift is essential. Capricorn, the transformation has begun. Let's go deeper. Section 2. The 7 events that will hit Capricorn on November 30th. Capricorn on November 30th, 7 powerful energetic events align directly with your sign. They won't come in silence. They arrive like waves, swift, purposeful, and undeniable. None of these events are here to cause chaos. Instead, they are designed to bring you clarity, elevation, and a destiny-altering breakthrough. Let's explore each one, because every event holds the potential to reshape your next 12 months. Event 1. A sudden realization that snaps you out of a mental fog. The first event hits your mind like lightning. For weeks, maybe months, you've been moving through life with a subtle heaviness, a cloud of confusion or emotional exhaustion. But on November 30th, something shifts instantly. Your mind sharpens. A truth you've avoided becomes glaringly obvious. A pattern suddenly makes sense. You understand the why behind delays, disappointments, and detours. This realization becomes the first domino that knocks everything else into motion. It wakes you up and aligns your thoughts with what the universe has been trying to show you. Event 2. An unexpected shift in communication. The second event arrives through words, a message, a call, a conversation, or an unexpected communication from someone who has been on your mind or in your energy field. This message could come from someone apologizing or taking accountability, a job or opportunity reaching back out, a person expressing true feelings, someone reopening a door you thought was permanently shut. This communication changes the direction of your next chapter. You feel clarity, closure, or an opening that did not exist before Event 3, a break in a personal or emotional pattern. Capricorn, you've been repeating something, emotionally, mentally, or behaviourally. A fear, a hesitation, a belief that limits you. On November 30th, that cycle breaks. You choose yourself over comfort. You choose growth over fear. You choose alignment over habit. In this moment, you rewrite your storyline and step into a higher version of yourself. Event 4. A powerful surge of courage. Usually, you plan carefully. You analyse. You wait. You move with caution. But not today. A sudden burst of courage flows through you. You act decisively. You take a risk. You say what needs to be said. You do what you've been avoiding. It feels like your soul stands up and says, "Enough waiting, it's time." This is the turning point where your destiny begins accelerating rapidly. Event 5. A channel of abundance opens. This event is one of the most exciting. A new flow of abundance appears in your life, and it is not symbolic. It's real and tangible. It could show up as a financial opportunity, a career breakthrough, a burst of recognition or visibility, a profitable idea, a sudden burst of luck, a new income stream. The universe rewards the hard lessons and struggles you've been carrying all year. This is your abundance activation, Event 6. The removal of an energetic block. Something, or someone, has been draining your energy. Slowly, quietly, consistently. A distraction, a burden, a stagnant situation, a draining connection. On November 30th, this block is removed, either by your action or by divine intervention. What leaves your life today leaves because it can no longer follow you into your next chapter. This is liberation disguised as loss. Event 7. A destiny-level redirection. This is the most powerful event of all. Something shifts dramatically. Your plans, your emotions, your expectations, or the path you believed you were supposed to take. At first, it may feel surprising or even disorienting, but as the energy settles, you suddenly understand. This is exactly where I was meant to go. This event seals your transformation and sets the tone for your next 12 months. Section 3. The emotional transformation. Capricorn steps into power. Capricorn, once these 7 events strike your life on November 30th, a massive emotional transformation begins inside you. A transformation that has been building for years, even if you didn't realize it. This isn't a small shift. It's not temporary. It's not surface level. This is a rebirth into a stronger, wiser, more aligned version of yourself. The version you were always meant to grow into. This emotional transformation unfolds in 7 powerful layers, each one lifting you higher. Layer 1. Emotional strength. You haven't felt in ages. The first layer arrives like a breath of fresh air. A weight lifts off your chest, a weight you've been carrying quietly, privately, and for far too long. You suddenly feel more grounded, more centered, more powerful. You're not second-guessing your choices. You're not asking others for approval. You're not questioning your worth. You feel free, and this freedom becomes the foundation of your transformation. This is where your true Capricorn resilience returns to you. The strength you thought you lost finds its way back home. Layer 2. A newfound self-respect. Something shifts inside you. Something deep. You stop over-giving. You stop over-explaining. You stop tolerating disrespect or inconsistency. You stop shrinking yourself to make others feel comfortable. On November 30th, your self-worth rises like a tidal wave. You finally say, "I deserve more." And you mean it. This new self-respect changes how you walk, talk, choose, and respond. The people around you will feel this shift instantly. Layer 3. A rebirth of motivation. The next layer arrives like a spark, sudden, vibrant, and undeniable. You begin feeling inspired again. Your energy returns. Ideas flow, goals form, passion resurfaces. You're not forcing yourself to move. You're not dragging your emotions behind you. This is natural motivation, the kind that comes from alignment, not pressure. You feel ready to rebuild, reinvent, and reimagine your life with a level of enthusiasm you haven't felt in years. Layer 4. Letting go without pain. This is a major emotional breakthrough. Normally, Capricorn struggles to release things, not because you're weak, but because you're loyal. You hold on until the very end. You give chances until you're empty. But today, letting go feels easy, simple, clean, almost effortless. You reach a powerful understanding. If it's leaving, it's no longer mine. There is no fear, no guilt, no emotional turmoil, just acceptance and peace. Layer 5. A surge of intuition. As your emotions shift, your intuition becomes louder, sharper, and clearer. You might receive a sign, a dream, a message, a sudden knowing, a flash of insight, a spiritual confirmation. You start trusting your instincts more than ever. Your soul begins guiding your next steps louder than your mind. And this guidance feels safe, strong, and intentional. Layer 6. Inner peace. After months of inner turmoil. This is where the transformation becomes unmistakable. The noise that once overwhelmed you, it quiets. The confusion, it dissolves. The overthinking, it pauses long enough for you to breathe again. A deep calm settles into your life. Not because everything is perfect, but because you are aligned, stable, and strengthened from within. This peace tells you that you're on the right path. Layer 7. A deep sense of purpose. By the final layer, you feel something you haven't felt in a long time. Direction. You know what you want. You know what you won't tolerate. You understand what the universe has been preparing you for. Your life takes on new meaning. Your choices become intentional. Your future becomes clearer. This is not just emotional change, it is growth, maturity, and evolution. This is Capricorn stepping into their highest timeline, emotionally, spiritually, and energetically. A new version of you is rising, and nothing can stop it. Section 4. Final Activation. Message: claim your November 30th breakthrough. Capricorn, everything you've read so far leads to this moment, the moment where you decide whether you are stepping into your highest timeline or staying in an outdated version of yourself. November 30th is not an ordinary day. It is a cosmic checkpoint, a moment of universal alignment, a spiritual doorway opening just for you. And now you stand at the threshold. This is not the time for hesitation. This is not the time to shrink back into fear. This is not the time to question your worth or your potential. This is the time to rise. This is the time to claim your truth, your emotional strength, your spiritual clarity, your abundance, your stability, your destiny. The universe is presenting you with a new path. But paths do not change your life unless you step onto them consciously and deliberately. And today, Capricorn, the universe is asking you to make that choice. The energy of today is not normal. As November 30th unfolds, you will notice energetic shifts you cannot explain. You may feel a pull, a nudge, a sudden clarity, a release of old tension, a realization that something has ended so something new can begin. Pay attention, because these are not coincidences. These are messages. These are signs. These are confirmations that your life is being realigned. You are not losing anything. You are upgrading everything. The version of you that carried old pain, old fears, old limitations, that version is dissolving. And now a new, stronger, clearer, more powerful Capricorn is emerging to activate this breakthrough. You must do 3 things. 1. Trust the shift, even if it feels unfamiliar, even if it feels sudden, even if it feels like your entire inner world is rearranging itself. Trust it. Your soul is moving you, not away from security, but toward alignment. The universe is not closing doors to punish you. It is closing them to protect you, redirect you, and elevate you. Trust the timing. Trust the signs. Trust your intuition. Trust yourself. 2. Claim your power. On this day, you are not meant to stay silent or passive. Choose boldly, speak honestly, walk away confidently, say yes courageously, release what drains your energy, move toward what expands your spirit. This is your moment to take control of your life instead of reacting to it. You have been preparing for this, you have earned this, you are ready for this. 3. State your intention. Your voice carries amplified power today. Your words are energetic commands. Declare what you want. Declare what you're done tolerating. Declare what you're calling into your life. Declare the version of yourself you are stepping into. Intentions spoken today move quickly. The universe responds faster to Capricorn right now than almost any other sign. Your final activation message. Capricorn, November 30th is your cosmic reset, your destiny rewrite, your emotional rebirth, your spiritual unlocking. Nothing happening today is random. Nothing is accidental. Nothing is a coincidence. Everything is aligned with your next chapter. This is the universe whispering. No. Shouting, Capricorn, it's time to rise. Now it's your turn to seal this transformation. Take a breath, center yourself, and comment below. I claim my November 30th breakthrough. Your words activate the energy. Your declaration seals the timeline. Your intention opens the doorway. Capricorn, the transformation is already happening. Your breakthrough is already unfolding. Your new life starts now. Capricorn, as you reach the end of this message, one truth stands above everything else. November 30th, 2025 is not just another date on the calendar. It is the day your destiny shifts in real time. The signs, the opportunities, the emotional awakening, the breakthroughs. None of this is accidental. None of this is random. Every energetic movement happening today is part of a larger plan finally unfolding for you. You have waited months, some of you years, for a moment like this. A moment where everything clicks. A moment where clarity arrives. A moment where the universe says, "Enough surviving, it's time for you to rise." And now that moment is here. What happens next depends on one thing and one thing only: whether you claim this shift or ignore it, whether you stand in your power or slip back into old patterns, whether you choose your future or cling to what has already expired. Capricorn, the universe is handing you a new timeline, and it has your name written all over it. So breathe deeply, lift your head, step forward with confidence, because after today, your life begins moving in a new direction, faster than you expect and brighter than you can imagine. Now activate it. Comment below. I claim my November 30th breakthrough. Your declaration seals the energy. Your intention opens the door. Your new chapter begins now.